Dear friends, I'm Dr. William Harris. It's a pleasure to see you again on my channel where I share simple yet effective strategies to help you stay healthy after the age of 60. Today, I want you to take just a few minutes to seriously listen to this. Do you believe that what you do in the first 5 minutes after waking up could directly impact your longevity and overall health for the rest of your life? I'm not talking about something trendy or complicated. I'm talking about something so basic, so overlooked, that it could mean the difference between independence and decline. Now listen closely. After the age of 65, your risk of developing rapid muscle loss, cognitive decline, and even life-threatening falls skyrockets. Not over decades, I'm talking year by year, sometimes month by month. You could be losing strength, stability, memory, and energy every single morning, before you've even had your first cup of coffee. And the scariest part? You might not even feel it happening, until it's too late. You go from walking confidently, to needing help just to get out of bed. From sharp and social, to foggy and withdrawn. From independent, to relying on others for basic things you used to do without a second thought. This isn't meant to scare you, though maybe it should. Because what I'm about to share with you in this video might be the most important message you hear all year. There's a silent switch being flipped every morning inside your body, and depending on what you do in those first 5 minutes. You're either turning on your body's longevity systems, or letting them stay off, slowly weakening with time. But here's what most people don't realize. There are seniors, right now, living into their 80s and 90s, still hiking, dancing, and doing crosswords without a hint of brain fog. People who wake up feeling clear-headed, stable on their feet, and full of energy. Not because they're lucky, and not because they're on some secret pill. They've simply built better morning habits, and the first one might surprise you. Number 1, hydrate before coffee. I know, it sounds almost too simple. But drinking water before coffee might be one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your brain and body as you age. See, after 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up in a state of dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. That's when things start to go wrong. Your joints feel stiff, your thinking gets fuzzy, and your blood becomes a little thicker, which makes your heart work harder than it needs to. For seniors especially, even mild dehydration can reduce mental performance, increase confusion, and put you at greater risk for dizziness or a dangerous fall. And yet, the first thing most people reach for in the morning? Coffee. Which is a diuretic. It makes you lose even more water. So before you brew that cup, I want you to do one small thing: drink 12 to 16 ounces of water. Plain water. Not juice. Not tea. Just pure, clean hydration. You might be surprised how much clearer your head feels. How much easier your joints move. And how much better your digestion, mood, and energy hold up throughout the day. This one change, done consistently, could help protect your memory, reduce joint pain, and keep you on your feet for decades to come. And we're only getting started. Number 2, morning sunlight, within 30 minutes of waking. This next habit is one I call nature's medicine. It doesn't come in a bottle. You won't find it in the pharmacy. But it has the power to reset your body's internal clock, strengthen your bones, lift your mood, and even help you sleep better at night. It's sunlight. And the timing is everything. Within 30 minutes of waking up, step outside, even if just for a few minutes. You don't need a fancy backyard. A front porch, a sidewalk, a balcony, it all works. The key is getting natural light into your eyes, without sunglasses, as soon as possible after you wake up. Here's why this works so well. Your body runs on a built-in 24-hour clock, called the circadian rhythm. It controls everything from your energy levels to your immune system. But as we get older, this rhythm becomes weaker, especially if we spend more time indoors, which most seniors do. That's where morning sunlight comes in. The light tells your brain, wake up, it's time to start the day. It resets your internal systems, improves alertness, boosts metabolism, and starts the production of serotonin, the hormone that lifts your mood. Later in the day, that serotonin turns into melatonin, helping you fall asleep naturally, and stay asleep longer. And let's not forget vitamin D, a vital nutrient for immune strength and bone density, especially after 60. All of that, from just 10 minutes in the morning light. No pills. No subscriptions. Just a simple step outside. So here's what I recommend. Tomorrow morning, after you've had your water, put on a robe or jacket, and just sit or stand in the sunlight for 10 minutes. Let the light hit your face. Breathe. Move gently if you can. You might be amazed how your entire day begins to change. And we still have more to cover. Now, once you've hydrated and stepped into the sunlight, the next few moments are just as critical. Because before you touch your phone, before you scroll through news, texts, or emails, I want you to do something for your body that takes less than 60 seconds, but can drastically reduce your risk of falling, pain, or stiffness. Number 3, stand and stretch, before you check your phone. Here's the truth no one talks about. When you first wake up, your blood is moving slower, your joints are tighter, and your muscles haven't fully activated yet. And if you go straight from bed to phone, you're keeping your body in a passive, low-energy state. But if instead, you stand up and stretch, right away, you instantly tell your body it's time to switch on. It's like flipping the circuit breaker on your muscles and circulation. And the benefits are powerful. Studies show that light mobility movements first thing in the morning can reduce your fall risk by up to 35%. That's not just a statistic, that's the difference between living independently, or being sidelined by a hip fracture. So here's a simple routine I recommend: no equipment, no fancy poses. While still at your bedside, start by rotating your ankles, 10 circles each direction. This wakes up your balance and foot muscles. Then, roll your shoulders back and forward, this improves posture and reduces upper body tension. Finally, gently twist your spine side to side, standing tall, this gets the core moving and realigns your back. No straining. No pushing. Just gentle activation. You'll feel more stable, more awake, and more in control of your movements, especially as you age. Make it a habit, and over time, you might just find yourself walking taller, moving easier, and preventing problems before they even begin. Now let's talk about something that's often misunderstood: your first meal of the day. Number 4, protein-rich breakfast. Most people think breakfast is just about filling your stomach. But for seniors, breakfast is one of the most powerful opportunities to protect your muscles, stabilize your energy, and prevent midday crashes. You see, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein. In fact, seniors need more protein per pound of body weight than younger adults, not less. Yet most seniors barely get half of what their body actually needs to stay strong. And without enough protein, your body starts to break down its own muscle tissue, making you weaker, slower, and more prone to injury. But there's good news. If you start your day with a protein-rich breakfast, you send a clear message to your body. We're building today, not breaking down. Here's what that could look like. Scrambled or boiled eggs, a complete protein with healthy fats. A bowl of Greek yogurt, loaded with protein and good for gut health. Or a quick plant-based protein shake if you're in a hurry or don't feel like cooking. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast. Not a slice of toast and jam. Not just a banana. Those might be fine for someone younger, but your body has different needs now. And the result? Better muscle repair. Fewer cravings. A steadier mood. And more strength to stay active and independent for the long haul. It's a small change, but it builds a foundation for everything else you do that day. Now we're starting to stack these habits, one on top of the next, creating a powerful morning routine that doesn't just support your health, it extends your vitality. And we're not done yet. By now, your body is waking up, you're hydrated, you've moved, fueled your muscles. But let me ask you something that might be even more important than any stretch or supplement. What's going on in your mind right now? Because how you start your morning internally, your thoughts, your emotions, your focus, can be the difference between a day filled with stress and tension, or peace, clarity, and purpose. And that's where the next habit comes in. Number 5, 5-minute gratitude or deep breathing. Now, I know what you might be thinking, gratitude? Breathing? That sounds nice, but is it really going to help me live longer? And I want you to hear me clearly, yes. Absolutely. Not just in theory. Not just emotionally. But biologically. See, when you take just 5 minutes in the morning to either breathe deeply or reflect on what you're grateful for, you lower your body's cortisol, that's the stress hormone that, when elevated, weakens your immune system, accelerates aging, and increases your risk for chronic disease. And here's the amazing part. The science shows that this small daily mindfulness habit, practiced consistently, is linked to lower inflammation, stronger immunity, better heart health, and yes, even a longer life. Let that sink in. You don't need an hour of meditation. You don't need to sit like a monk on a mountaintop. You just need 5 quiet minutes, for yourself. Here's how you can do it, starting tomorrow morning. Sit comfortably, feet flat on the floor, hands relaxed. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold gently for a moment. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Do this 5 times. Just 5 slow, conscious breaths. Then, either silently or out loud, name 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. In fact, the smaller, the better. Maybe it's the way the sunlight came through the window this morning. The fact that your knees don't hurt as much today. Or the smile from the cashier at the store yesterday. What matters is that you start your day with intention, focusing on what's working, what's beautiful, what's true. Because your brain is like a compass. If you don't set the direction each morning, it defaults to fear, worry, and negativity. But if you choose gratitude, even for a moment, your body listens. Your nervous system calms. Your heart rate steadies. Your immune system strengthens. And your day starts not in survival mode, but in strength. Make this your anchor. Because aging well isn't just about what's happening on the outside. It's about what's happening within, and this habit will help keep you grounded, joyful, and resilient, no matter what the day brings. So if you want to protect your strength, if you want to sharpen your mind, if you want to wake up each morning and feel like you're not just getting older, but actually getting stronger, then start small. Pick just one of these morning habits. Just one. And stick with it for the next 7 days. No pressure to do them all. No perfection needed. Because here's the truth. It's not about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. And when you start your morning with intention, even just one tiny change, you're telling your body, your brain, and your future, I'm not done yet. I'm choosing to thrive. These first few minutes after you wake up, they might seem ordinary, but they hold extraordinary power. Power to protect your muscles, to sharpen your memory, to lift your mood, to lower your risk of disease, and to remind you, every single day, that your best years are not behind you. They're still ahead. Now, take a moment with me. Which habit surprised you the most today? Was it the hydration before coffee? The sunlight on your face? The gentle stretch before reaching for your phone? Or maybe, it was the power of something as simple as breathing with gratitude. Whatever it was, I want to hear from you. Do you already do one of these habits, or are you inspired to start tomorrow morning? Because it's not just about listening, it's about living it. So leave a comment below and tell me, what's one small change you're ready to make? And while you're at it, let us know where you're watching from. I love seeing this community grow, from every corner of the world. And remember, this is just the beginning. If you found this video helpful, if you felt seen, supported, or even just a little more hopeful than before, then I invite you to like this video and subscribe to Thriving Age Tip. Because here, growing older doesn't mean slowing down. It means leveling up. It means waking up with purpose. Choosing habits that heal, not harm. And living every day with strength, clarity, and joy, no matter what your birth certificate says. You deserve that. You always have. So thank you, dear friend, for being here with me today. I'm Dr. William Harris, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, stay strong, stay curious, and keep thriving.